Hey there, fellow fragrance lovers. Welcome back to the channel. Raise your hand if you've ever blind bought a perfume because the internet told you it smelled like luxury and elegance and it pulled up smelling like stale vanilla and sadness. Same. In this video, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to break down why blind buying is a scam. I'm going to tell you guys how to save your nose, your wallet, and your shelf space from the next disappointment. And as always, if you feel the vibe, make sure to like, subscribe, grab yourself a friend, and bring them on in. And let's go ahead and spill some tea on why blind buying is an absolute no-no. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started talking about why we even blind buy. In all honesty, y'all, it is just chemicals in the brain. It's dopamine, okay? It is that thrill of like add to cart, click to buy. It is the thrill of that. Like not even smelling nothing, okay? We don't have to smell. It's like the Christmas of it all. We feel like, oh my gosh, it's coming up. We don't know what's in it, but we want it so bad. It's that dopamine kick. Our brain is literally telling us, congratulations, y'all, you just bought something new. And it gives us like a high, like truly, and we haven't even smelled it yet. That is truly what dopamine does. It gives us a high, a thrill of like experiencing something without actually experiencing it. Then we have the FOMO of it all, okay? With the fear of missing out. We want to be involved in the fragrance community. We want to make sure that we have the next, the latest, the greatest. We don't want to miss out on anything. And social media is there to let us know that, honey, we are missing out on every fragrance drop, okay? It's like letting us know if we don't have the next, latest, greatest perfume, do we even like perfume? Are we a perfume girly? Are we alive? Do we give a damn about perfume? It's literally making us feel bad if we don't have the next fragrance that's out there. And to be perfectly honest, y'all, I am sick of it because I love perfume, but I cannot keep up with the internet telling me that I have to have the next latest and greatest thing. I mean, in all honesty, it is like there are people out there and the internet is telling us, I'm just going to say the internet because I don't want to say people. The internet is telling us, you know, everybody and their mama smell like heaven after a fresh rain. But then you get the fragrance and that ish is pulling up smell like baby wipes and gasoline. That's all I can say. Like, we got to be careful of that FOMO because FOMO leads us to, oh no. I mean, they're going to be out here saying that it's giving, you know, rich heiress energy. And then your mind, your imagination is out here buying outfits and booking mega yachts when really it smells like dryer sheets and delusion. Okay? Stop buying these fragrances without smelling anything. It don't make no sense. Stop buying the dream. I hate it when I get betrayed by blind buying. I have done it. I'm a victim of it. Like, I sometimes am a proponent of it. Sometimes I'm like, yay, blind buy, but I really shouldn't. And I never will tell y'all to blind buy. But I do with my coin and my wallet. It's my business. And, you know, I'm not out here to try to be like, you know, a supervisor of your wallet. Just, I got to supervise mine. But I wish I would have been supervised a little bit better because you guys, this one right here, TikTok, Instagram, all the socials, okay, told me this smelled like a creamy, dreamy, vanilla ice cream dessert. Y'all, this ish right here pulled up smelling like expired pancake syrup at an old ass hotel like breakfast buffet. Literally. This had my coworkers asking me when I wore this to work, who in here smells like pancake syrup? I literally felt like I was smelling like a Waffle House wearing this. I was so embarrassed, y'all. And I am not usually embarrassed. I am a like, hey, she fly by the seat of her pants, do what she want, y'all just gonna have to deal with me kind of girl. But that day, when it came to smelling and my fragrance, to be told that I smell like pancake syrup, y'all, was not it. This just was not it. The embarrassment of it all. TikTok did me wrong. Imaginary authors did me wrong. Whiff of waffle cone did me wrong. Because here's me. In my mind, I can still wear this. Yes, it's giving syrup. Yes, it's giving very, very syrupy. But to me, oh, I can still wear this. I don't know where. or wine, but I would. But I could never wear this again after people told me it stank like pancake syrup. I just can't. It's locked something in my head that says I can never wear this bottle again. I have barely touched it. It's so potent. You don't need to spray with one or two sprays. But I guess if you ever want to smell like pancake syrup, this is the one for y'all. This definitely was not it for me. But here's the real tragedy though, y'all. You get the stuff that's not like this, that don't stank and that it's offending people and, turning folks off. You get the stuff that's just bleh. Just meh. It's inoffensive. It's not making a statement. It's not cute. It's just standing there like the background character in your story. I mean, it's the background character of your fragrance shelf, truthfully. It's just there like a beige wall of regret. Like, I cannot. Like, when you get those fragrances that you can't do nothing with, they just bleh. In the middle, just meh. That's almost worse than stinking. Because, you would take something stinking and throw it away. You know what to do with it, throw it away. But with something that's meh, you're not happy or sad about it, you're like, it's in purgatory. That's where that bottle leaves you. It leaves you in purgatory. And if it doesn't make you feel something, it's not worth the space that it's taken up, or the money that you spent, or the sniff of your nose for that matter. That $140 blind buy that you have just went and purchased and put on your shelf that you really didn't need or want and stank like something to high heaven now. Really? What could you have done with that money? You could have probably took yourself out to 3 brunches, or maybe paid 2 electric bills with that, possibly. You could have done anything better than have a stanky perfume that you ain't gonna wear. Or a perfume that's just not moving your soul. It's not bringing you joy, peace, or any kind of positive energy just sitting on your shelf. Like, honestly, come on. The math ain't mathin'. We gotta stop spending so much money on one bottle of something when we could use that same exact value and did multiple different things. Like, don't blind buy without knowing the research. Research if you're gonna do it. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna do it, if you have to, if you must. Research first, ladies. Gentlemen, too. I'm sorry, I hate to say ladies if gentlemen ain't watching. Research everybody. How about that? Let's just not even do that. Anybody, everybody, all folks in between. Research before you go breaking your bank and not be able to pay your rent, for the love of God. Please. Also, it brings like emotional baggage, y'all. Every time you see that villain on your shelf, you be like, oh, so you the reason why I couldn't pay my rent on time last month? You're the reason why my car payment was a little bit late? We gotta really think about that, y'all. We have to see, what are we really doing? That's emotional. Because you're looking at something you don't even like. You're looking at something that you pay money for that you were not using. And it's just like looking at a stack of money on your shelf. That's not, you can't spend it, you can't touch it, you can't do nothing with it. Like, come on. That's too much. We all have that shelf, that drawer, the drawer of shame. I call it the drawer of shame because I have a drawer. Because I have, not only do I have a perfume shelf, like a bookshelf, I have a perfume drawer that I keep it like in the closet with like all the other perfumes and stuff. I have a drawer in there. There's where it's just blind buys that just fail. It is my drawer of shame. It is just full of barely touched bottles that haunt me like poltergeist. If y'all have ever seen that movie, it's a classic. I love that movie, Poltergeist, the old school version, not the new one. I'm talking about the one with Craig T. Nelson in it. Like, we about to go way back. It's from like 80s. Okay, me and my mom love that one. It is up there haunting you like a poltergeist, like a fragrance poltergeist. This drawer has just untouched fragrances in it. We all got drawers, bottles, bags, buckets. We have them. Like, it's shameful. But really, perfume, y'all, is supposed to bring us joy. It's not supposed to bring us judgment every time that we open up our closets, our vanities, our shelves. It should not look like a clearance shelf at TJ Maxx. Plain and simple. We pull up in a drawer, all those fragrances should make us happy. We should not look at those fragrances and be like, ugh, why? Ugh, why? Why did I do that? All right, now as smart, conscious, wise folks, now we see what blind buying is doing to our wallets, our shelves, our spirits. Now what do we do? Here's what I've been thinking. Here's what I've been trying to do. Sample. I cannot stress this enough. Y'all know how I've preached about the gospel of sampling. I do not care if the bottle is gold-plated, crystal encrusted from the house of bougie. No sniff, no sale. That is it. That's literally how I try to run it now. If I don't smell it, I don't buy it. And even if I do smell it, I ain't buying it off the bat. Like, truth. Discovery sets are your best friend. They are inexpensive for the most part, depending on what house you are ordering from and how many come in that set. Okay? Use discovery sets wisely. Okay? Play with those for a while. A discovery set is like trying on different personalities. Like, think about it, okay? You get to be somebody different every time you spray on something new from a discovery set. You get to really like jazz it up and really like figure out who you are in that fragrance or who that fragrance is to you. Go ahead and flirt with those scents a little bit, you know? And then if you don't like it, ghost that scent, because, you know, who cares? You got a little vial of it. Who cares? Get rid of it. Bye. No guilt, no wasted coin. That's literally how you should think about a discovery set. And then here's another one, the 2-week rule. If you smell it, sample it, and 2 weeks later, you're still thinking about it nonstop. Not that, it crossed your mind 2 weeks later. I'm talking about for the whole 2 weeks. You could not get that fragrance out of your mind. Go ahead and buy it then, because it's in your DNA. It has written itself into your DNA at that point, and you must have it. Your body is telling you. Your spirit is crying out for that fragrance at 2 weeks, because really, that's a pay period, y'all. That's a whole paycheck. So you probably gonna have enough money saved up for that fragrance that your soul has been crying out for. So why not? I'm just saying, try these out. See if they work for you. You know, just some suggestions for you guys. I'm not the queen and the master of, how to blind buy. I really do not suggest it. Okay? Unless you got the coin for it. And even if you do have the coin for it, who wants to risk getting a stanky perfume? Not I, said the duck. Not I. All right. And lastly, coming from somebody who reviews fragrances, I wouldn't consider myself a fragrance reviewer, but I am a fragrance hobbyist. I collect as a hobby, and I like to share what I collect with fellow hobbyists, with an audience of fellow fragrance, hobbyists. That's what I do. But I'm going to say this, be picky with the reviewers that you watch. Be really careful, because if someone says that every single perfume smells like heaven, every single thing is the best, the new, this is it for me. When every single perfume reviewer, this is the key phrase. You ready? Stunning. It's stunning. Everything can't be stunning. It just can't be. We need new words. No, we need new adjectives. We need to describe it then. No, stunning. Everything is stunning. Everything is delectable. Everything is just must have. Stunning is the word in the fragrance community for reviewers. Stunning is like the main word to describe a fragrance. And I'm like, everything can't be stunning, because I have blind bought perfumes that were stunning to other reviewers. And when I got it, it was stunning. It knocked me the hell out because it stunk. That's literally what it was. It was something that stunned my wallet, because I could not believe I just paid a pretty penny for something that smelled so awful. So just be careful with that, because I don't want to listen to nobody that everything is great. Because not everything is great. I don't care what no one says. Not everything that they get from PR, because that's when you really got to be careful. PR sends you stuff because they want you to say, hey, it smells great, because they want you to reach out to the audience that you have and let them, give them the opportunity to buy the fragrance. So just be careful. Okay, I'm just going to say that. And listen to what is not said. Listen to what's not said about the fragrance. Do your own due diligence. Research for yourself. Get yourself on Fragrantica. Stop listening to these reviewers out here talking about, don't listen to Fragrantica. People are haters. No, not everybody's a hater. Some folks really get on Fragrantica and just spill the tea and just like talk the truth about a fragrance, So listen, and it's like a take a penny, leave a penny kind of deal. Take what you like, leave what you don't, and see what works for you when it comes to reviews. But, just want to say silence is loud. Be careful. If a reviewer is hyping, the visuals about a bottle, but not telling you nothing about the juice, that should tell you everything right there. If they're not telling you how awesome the juice is, or if they're telling you about the brand itself and what that means to them, and about how beautiful the bottle is and the packaging, blah, 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 but they haven't mentioned nothing really about the juice, something ain't right. Something sour with the buttermilk is all I'm saying with that one. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and wrap it up. Blind buying is exciting. We all love that rush of dopamine that we get when we add something to cart and check out. We love that feeling knowing that we got something coming in the mail. We love it. But at the same time, probably 9 times out of 10, when we get that package in the mail, we are filled with disappointment when we hit that first spray. When we push that first pump of that atomizer, we are genuinely 9 times out of 10 disappointed. And now we just have a pretty bottle and a stanky juice. What you guys need to do now is just take a new approach. Take your time, sample, wear it for a while, decide if it's truly for you and something that you're ready to spend your coin on. And if not, don't spend your coin on it, keep sampling. Samples aren't that expensive and y'all could really make a sample extend it to some time and really have some fun with it. I play with samples all the time. I have lots of samples and decants. That's all I buy of a fragrance because I'm just really not ready to pull that trigger on such an expensive fragrance. And that happens all the time. And don't feel ashamed or embarrassed if you don't have that full bottle. Just because you aren't ready to pull that trigger and buy a $400 bottle does not mean you are missing out on anything. Fragrance launches have been so insane over the past few years, and you're getting a fragrance launch every 30 seconds. Don't worry about it. You're gonna miss out on something. So FOMO be damned. You're gonna miss out. Just smell smart, shop wiser, and understand that TikTok is out here to sell you something. Instagram, for the most part, is also out here to sell you something. Pick out your signature scents for yourself. Buy what makes you feel happy. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking with me this long. If you feel the vibe, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to grab yourself a friend and bring them on into our fragrance community. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.